Mm-hmm.
And I think if like someone wanted to, there's a way you could like genetically make a zombie. You could probably do that honestly with the technology we have today.
Yeah, I guess. Avatar.
I don't think anyone should, but you probably could.
So, for Judgment Day, like, what do you think what happens that day? Is it like the dinosaurs? Or like an asteroid comes?
I think... I'd say God just decides what to do with you.
Will it be scary?
I don't know. I'm not really sure what I would think of it, honestly.
Do you know when it could be? Do they have like a...
Oh, I mean, some people thought it was December 21st of 2012, but I don't think anything happened that day. I remember that day specifically, actually.
I do too. My friend's birthday was the day after. He's like, oh my god, if the world ends, I'm going to be so pissed.
Yeah.
But,
I remember, like, looking out the window. It was like, it was our last day. We had a final my junior year. And I remember, like, looking out the window into the parking lot of my high school. That's like all I remember from that day.
Yeah.
And I remember talking to my friend, but yeah.
No.
I don't remember anything else from that day.
So do you think like it will come in during our lifetime, or just?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Couldn't tell you.
Because it's hard to believe people who say it's coming because they're kind of crazy usually and they're wrong, but it could be. You never know. What happens after Judgment Day though? Like, will there just be a whole new race of animals or something?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't think it...
Dinosaurs, point two.
I don't think Catholics... Well, it depends on what denomination you're in.
Your denomination, then.
Well, I'm just your typical Roman Catholic.
Yeah.
I'm not... Yeah.
Okay. So what do you think is going to happen now?
Oh.
Like, who will...
God will just decide whether...
What?
God will just decide your fate or what you're going to be doing for however long.
So God was there during the dinosaurs and the Ice Age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. Sure.
I guess there were people during the Ice Age, so.
Yeah.
But maybe he caters to everyone. Is that true? Does he like cater to all animals and all?
Yeah.
Okay. And would you ever study a different religion? Like, just, like, start doing a different religion? Or not necessarily just start doing, I guess. Just study one a lot. Or
study? You mean study or...
Study, I meant... Not be. I meant study.
Yeah, I've studied, like, Buddhism and stuff before.
Yeah, and have you ever gone to a service? A Buddhist service?
No. I haven't done anything like that, but I've read about, like, Buddhists and Muslims and stuff like that.
Would you ever do it? Go to a service?
I don't think I'd participate in it, but maybe just to see what it's like.
Just be an observer?
Yeah.
Just wondering. Have you ever... What about, like, a Jewish synagogue or mosque?
Walked by them, but I haven't been inside them.
Would you ever do it? Would you, like... Or you just be an observer still with that one?
I mean... I don't know if I have a reason to really walk into one.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I wouldn't have anything against it. So.
Okay. Does the Buddha, Siddhartha, does he play a role at all in Catholic? Or he's a person, I know.
Yeah.
But, like, is he in... Yeah, is he in the Catholic religion at all? Or
no, he's not.
He just another of the million people that are around.
Yeah, there's no mention of him in the Bible or anything. He's seen a lot like Jesus, though.
Yeah, and so is Muhammad, right? Isn't he kind of like that?
Mm-hmm.
What about Gandhi? What was all big... But he was Buddhism, right?
I think so.
So what did the Catholic religion think of him?
Some people... I think a lot of people were indifferent about it. Maybe some people cared, some didn't.
Because didn't he, like, copy someone's... Or is that... I know Martin Luther King kind of copied some of his things, but I thought he copied someone.
I don't know all the details, honestly.
I don't either. I don't know, I just thought maybe... I don't know, maybe he had a role, because he's such a big role in other religions. Okay, this is not exactly the real. This is kind of back to like the issues in the world. And death penalty is good. Like yes, right? Or no? That's what I read.
Personally, I don't like the death penalty because I know for a fact there's been cases that someone will be executed, then like a few years later they'll find evidence that proves that they were innocent.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's kind of bogus in a way.
Well, then why do you think Catholic people are okay with it? Like some are like, yeah, go for it.
Some are okay with it, some aren't.
Why do you think some are though?
I don't know. People think it's probably just a just punishment, but
yeah.
I mean, I personally don't like it, mainly because of that evidence thing.
I also hate it because sometimes it doesn't work right away, so they like die painfully.
Yeah, true.
This guy's like, he didn't die. Like, oh my god, that sounds horrible. But I don't know. It's my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
But why do they think the death penalty is justified, but not abortion?
I think a lot of Catholics and Christians see the death penalty and abortion as bad because you're taking a life.
Uh-huh.
It might seem more justified for the death penalty though, because it's a criminal who's being killed, who's done something tragic or awful, cruel. But I don't know. I personally think both are pretty bad.
Uh-huh. So if it's someone, I'm pretty sure I know the answer. I'm gonna ask it anyway.
Hypothetical stuff.
Yes, if someone, well, no, and not if they have to. The mom chooses to abort the baby.
Okay.
And if Catholics was the law, would they be on death penalty or death row?
Well, in the United States, if you have an abortion, you're not,
Yeah.
You just live your life, just everyday life. You don't go to jail or anything.
But what if it was all run by Catholic? Like Catholic was the way. Only way.
If the world was run by Catholics.
Uh-huh. Like that was.
I don't think you'd be killed for it, but you'd be punished somehow.
You just would be condemned to hell or something.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Or purgatory.
It depends how the world would have come along as a Catholic world, but.
Oh, actually, I thought of a new abortion question. What if the baby was born? Like they didn't know. Well, they did tests or whatever, and they saw the baby probably wouldn't live once it got out.
Okay.
Would be having an abortion just so.
Well, if there was a chance the baby's gonna live, I'd say just give it a shot.
Yeah.
Some babies, you'd be surprised. Some babies bounce back.
Yeah, they really do.
Yeah.
A lot of people have the cord around their neck, and
it might take, a lot of medical work and surgeries and medicine, but we have the technology, innovations there.
What about a disabled kid? Because they are sometimes hard to adopt.
Some people live with their disabilities just fine.
But what if it's like a mental disability, like really severe autism or really severe Down syndrome? I don't know if there's such a thing as that, but.
I mean, I don't think that's a reason for abortion. I mean, some parents, there's some kids with mental problems and stuff, but parents love them just the same.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know, I hear horrible stories, like if they go to an institution.
Yeah.
Like, I have a cousin that goes to one. I think he's fine, but, I've heard of other stories where it's like, oh my god, why? Like, it's like a nursing home. Like, our nursing homes tend to not be that great.
Yeah, well...
At least the one my grandma went to. So.
I would just hope that parents, they care for their kids and stuff.
Or at least give them away if they can't do it.
But I don't think mental or disability-wise there's not a good reason to abort. Because like I said, the kids might pull through.
Yeah, you never know.
I had, ADHD, sort of, when I was younger. And, that can even, play into autism a little bit, depending on the kid, but...
Yeah, I guess how severe it is, maybe.
I'm pretty sure it was just, a minor case of ADHD, but, I got through it.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, did you hear about the guy who has autism, and he's, a top 10 runner in the nation?
Really? Oh, yeah, see? Sometimes
it
doesn't matter.
I was like, dang, that's amazing. Just to be that fast, anyway. So, There should really be no reason for abortion.
Because, for two reasons. One, three. One, like, if you're going to be a parent and you decide to have a baby or whatever, or you want to have the baby, like,
What if they don't? Like, what if they
for the baby? Well, then put it up for adoption.
So if like a girl got raped, she should get and doesn't want the baby, and it's like too young. Yeah. What about the? Yeah, there we go. That's the question. If a girl was to get raped, like, what if it's I mean, I guess maybe if it's 18 or 20 or something, and maybe or older, like they would maybe could be mature enough to give it for adoption. But like,
what's the question regarding it? Like, I think it's okay.
Like, yeah, should they be okay to have an abortion if they're young?
Well,
or actually anyone if they like got raped.
Well, you're allowed to do whatever you want.
But like, as a Catholic though.
Oh, as a Catholic.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a good thing. I don't really know how it would be perceived in terms of rape. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's still frowned upon because you're still taking a life. I don't know. I mean, I guess you could have the baby and still put it up for like adoption or whatever, and just not be associated with the baby. But
what if it's like a really young girl, like 14 or something, and like she's kind of like might not be able to handle it, like physically, like.
You know what you could do? Like, technology's there right now. You could honestly take the baby out. Like, if you didn't want to kill it, like they could just take it out and put in, like, not an incubator, but they have the technology to just.
Oh really?
Yeah. Well, you know how like people make
Like, I know how they do it from
test tube babies.
Yeah, but I thought they did it from scratch. I didn't know they.
You could do it. I'm sure the technology. If they could.
That would be very convenient.
If they can make test tube babies with the cells, I'm pretty sure they could. Like,
is that okay in Catholic?
Take like a minuscule baby and grow it.
Is that okay to have like the stem cell baby?
Stem cells. It's not good if you take it from a baby because you're killing the baby. But if you get stem cells from an adult, I'm pretty sure that's okay because.
Oh, you can do it from an adult.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, like I could spit in my hand. They're stem cells. or I could if I scratched a piece of my skin off, and just put it in a cup.
So if you donated stem cells, it wouldn't be a sin.
I don't think so. No.
Okay. So I forgot about stem cells. That was a big debate.
Because you're not like killing.
But if there was a girl that did it and that was her egg stem cells, that'd be bad. Or your sperms.
Wait, what do you?
Is there such a thing as if there was such a thing? I don't even know if there is of egg stem cells or sperm stem cells, and you got rid of them. Bad.
You mean if you sterilized yourself?
That too, but how about if you just donated it?
If you donated.
But you it has to be a kid.
Well, people donate. There's
has to be a
guys donate their sperm to sperm banks.
So it's only when it's a fetus, when it's kind of bad.
Abortion in any form is bad.
Okay.
In terms of the Catholic faith.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shoot, what'd you ask before then? You had a good question. And I was like, oh yeah, on that one too.
It was just like a general question.
Oh, it was? I thought it was, maybe it was already answered. Oh, I forgot about another one. Can a Catholic be an executioner for the death penalty?
I mean, like I said, I don't think the death penalty is a good idea. Like, if anything, just, put him in jail.
But what if, that was his job?
Oh, if it was his job?
Oh, Emmy! That's my sister, sorry. I have to decline that. Bad timing.
You can talk to her if you want. We could take a break or something.
That's okay, I really don't want to talk to her. Unless you want to take a break.
Well, how long have we been filming for?
1:17:52.
Okay. 1:17:52.
Yep. So it might be 1:17 because I'll try to cut off the screaming in this part probably.
You can talk to your sister if you want.
I don't want to.
You don't want to pop? Okay.
I mean, I don't care either way. I don't really have a need to talk to her because she's annoying me right now. So it's up to you.
Well, wait, why is she annoying you?
Because she just complains and tells me I'm wrong about everything. It's kind of annoying after a while. And, yep. That's it. So you want to take a break?
Sure.